Hello, today we will check the part 3, chapter 2. So let me share my screen to you, then we can do it together. So the third part of chapter 2 is control flow, and the first control flow is if. And if checks a condition that, if true, evaluates the code in the block that follows. And an if statement can be optionally followed by one or more elif blocks and a catch-all else block if all of the conditions are false. And also, if any of the conditions is true, no further elif or else blocks will be reached. So this is a condition, this is a block, and when we set x is equal to 20, so in this if statement, it will check the first condition, and then we can see it's not, x is bigger than 0, so this condition, the result of this condition is false, and then we will go to the next, the second condition, which is to check whether x is equal to 0 and the result is no. So we will go to the next condition is to check whether x is larger than 10 and the result is yes. Then we will run a command in this block, which is print it is bigger than 10. And for the for loops are for iterating over a collection or an iterator. Then we can advance a for loop to the next iteration by using the continue keyword. So here in this list, we will add all the integers together, and we want to skip this third element, none. What should we do? We will do if value is none, continue. The total is 6, which is the total number of the sum of 1, 2, and 3. And so a for loop can be ended with a break keyword. So here we just want, so if we meet with none in this list, we want this for loop we want this for loop end there. So what should we do is if value is none, break. Right now the total is only 3. Let's check the while loops. So while loop specifies a condition and a block of code that is to be executed until the condition evaluates to false, or the loop is ended with break. So we have this number which is x, and while x is larger than 0, we will run this while loop. And so let's see, okay. So in each step, we actually change the value of x, and the x becomes smaller and smaller when it is negative, then this while loop will end. Then let's go to a range. So for range, the most important thing is that range produces integers up to, but not including the end point. So we can set the start point, end point, and step. The ternary expressions in Python allows you to combine an if-else block that produces a value into a single line. So how to do it? Actually we can check here, right? We just we can write if-else statement in like a few lines, right? but we can also write it like this. So that's all about part 3. And so in next video, we will start to check chapter 3. That's all. Bye.